Hello, and welcome to Be Still VoiceWorks. You are currently just behind my steering wheel, and you're going to come for a ride with me while I speak about materialism. And I will stop speaking like this. I was just doing some thinking as I drive, which I always seem to do because I am always driving. And you have to find a way to be comfortable in the car and not get bored. And usually what I do is watch guitar instructionals, or rather listen to them, because I have this ability to think about my guitar and it feels like I'm actually sitting somewhere playing it. And if I practice it in my head, I see the notes, I see my fingers, I see where they are. When I get home, I can then play that thing after just a couple of tries getting it right. And so what I'll do is listen to the guy speak about music theory or something like that, and I will picture it in my head, and when I get home, I'm actually better at guitar. I've been doing a lot of music work lately, putting a lot of my focus into it because I've always wanted to share my sounds with people. And as I've been on this channel, I've put tons of music on there, but it's always just an improvised, poorly mixed, not mastered track that's good, but I feel like I have more and better ways to deliver these stories that I want to tell you. Like many of the stories we've spoken about on this channel, I have song versions of those stories, and I would really love to share them in a way that truly conveys what the music's intending and not just what my improvisation brings. So that's what I do in the car, and I was thinking this time about the way our world is put together and why so many people suffer from depression, poor self-image, suicide. And while there's no one answer to why all of those things occur, there is an answer for why some of those things occur. And that is this capitalism society, capitalistic if that's even a word, has created this false belief from the time you're a child that you have to grow up and become financially and materially successful, or else your life means nothing. So all of these new products come out every week, every day even now. It's increased exponentially since I was a kid. New stuff comes out and you want that thing, but maybe you just already got the new thing. But in order to feel like you are a human being that's functioning in this country, you have to also have that other new thing. But then what happens when you don't have the finances for it? When your identity is attached to your wallet, you will only ever be as good as the men printed on those bills. And what I mean by that is their picture, their image. You will only be as good as a picture of someone that you don't even know, who, while they did important things that set the future of this country, they are also simply human beings with their own identities that were based on freedom and success. But back then they did hold in higher regard the educational finances or the currency of knowledge. At least they had that then. But you will only ever be as good as what you believe you are in this life. And if that's to be financially successful, then if you're not, then what are you? You're nothing, right? So I look around where I live, and this place used to be so rural and so peaceful. And now there's building new bridges over our highway. There's shops opening up. They've destroyed forests that I have spent my time in. And it's all going up. There's chiropractors, haircut places, a staffing agency, a Walmart, barber shops too, gas stations, Mexican restaurants. Do we genuinely need all of these things? How is it an event anymore? Like it used to be a huge event. We're going to drive into the city and go to a restaurant, and you looked forward to it. You saved up for it even. And then when you got there, you made sure you enjoyed it because you've been trying hard to go there, and it was a difficult journey to get there. But when the stuff opens up across the street, now our identities are going to be tied to our finances, but everything that we want to use those finances for is closer to us. So then we spend more money and we frequently go there instead of making it an event, which then causes it to lose its luster and becomes just another thing that you do to exist in this society. What if we stopped growing? Why does stagnation or non-growth equal death to us here? Why does it mean we've failed if we haven't grown? Maybe it's because of the old war between the countries. Oh, we did this, we dug that, we dug the giant hole to the center of the earth first, or we got to the moon first, or at least we televised it first in Hollywood maybe. Anyway, don't be so attached to becoming a success. Success sometimes follows the heart that never gives up. But it doesn't mean you have to focus it on a certain thing that you don't even know that you want in order to become successful. Instead, do what your heart wants you to do. Your soul knows it was here for a reason, and it always tries to go towards that end. You see, the soul, it's like water. It always tries to take the path of least resistance. But we don't often allow it to do that. So these feelings that you feel, Americans at least tend to push those down and say, no, I have to push through this. But in reality, those feelings are your soul trying to take the path of least resistance, telling you that's not right for you. You don't feel happy about it. It hurts. It's not good. So if you listen to that thing and follow your heart, maybe you'll end up with not a lot of money. But on the path to that, you will learn how to make that enjoyable. Many, many, many poor people enjoy a happy life. Well, now that I'm here at the store, I'm going to say adieu to you all. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. Hasta luego. Hasta en una otra vida. Ciao. Arrivederci. I love you. And as always, my friends, when the life wants you moving this way and that way, spending money and working hard, don't ever forget to be still.